Hello, Tim is here. We're back to Endless Legend 2. A little recap of what is happening. We play as Necrophage, and we had a very strong start. We got a region with 3 villages in it, which is very powerful, so I was able to have lots of early fights. And then right next to it there was a region with 2 more villages, so again, more fights, hence I grew my army quite quickly, I got experience, I got spoils of war, so like lots of dust. So we had a very strong start in this regard. Then we quickly found a couple of neighbors and we took it from there. Because of that strong start, we were able to get lots of deeds. So we killed 30 units much faster than anybody else. We got ourselves 25 foundations, which is actually weird because I had 20, I bought 4 and I completed it. So I completed it at 24, not at 25. I bought 1 more foundation later. So something is fishy about this. Nonetheless, we got that. We accumulated 48 strategic resources by collecting all the monsoon curiosities because nobody else cared about them. And since we had so many fights, we had lots of units. So spreading them around and getting these curiosities was a piece of cake. And I need 1 more person to get this one. Very powerful deed, +2 industry and population units. And since we plan to have lots of pops, that would be lots of industry. Later, we are about to finish the monsoon. So the first fortresses will appear and that would be my number 1 priority. I will go for to fight the fortresses and also pacify villages around and claim territories with valuable resources. One thing about fortresses though, I have never researched the technology that allows me to upgrade my units. So my army, although experienced and buffed with the companion, for example, +5 damage from the companion, +20 health, 25 health from the companion. It's not terribly upgraded. So making it a soldier would give it 60 more health, crit chance, significantly more damage, and also will give a coordinated attack, which would be even more damage. So perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to postpone this technology that much. I might want to prioritize it actually. So I still care about growth of my citizens, but not as much because I'm about to reach the deed for 15 citizens. 15 population, sorry. So I actually might plug it in there and yeah, it would help me fight the citadels. What else? City-wise, we have lots of citizens, we produce lots of food, we have lots of scribes that give us some amount of science and influence. We build a few of very strong districts, like a work that gives 15, works that give 11 production. Building another works there. Have a strong lab here with 11 and building another strong lab, which will be of level 2 because of this matriarch psi. So our economy is all right. The only thing we so far haven't had lots of influence, which is normal. We are necrophage, we are not aspect. So although I can afford building new nests, new burrows, I don't really have enough influence to turn it into nests and claim the territories. So that is something I need to be aware of, and each time I conquer a citadel and attach territory for free, it will increase the price for evolving into nests for all the other territories. So if I can, I should prioritize first attaching the boroughs that I have and then getting the citadels. But also I cannot delay citadels too much because I don't want them to be cleared by anybody else. So I see that there is another titanium here. So chances are these two areas will be of interest to me. Let's see who hasn't moved yet. So I have a larva here because I have just completed a fight against some small armies here that were spawned by a quest. I have 2 larvae and not much to do with that. One more larva here. Right, we also destroying a camp of Last Lords here, and I see an army coming my way, maybe to prevent me from destroying the camp. So kinda want to turn here a little bit to help them. So what do we do with this larva? Do we have nice places to feed on? That is 20 science over there. We could feed there probably. And here. Okay, you are exploring. And turn. Right. Level up for you. You need this one. When in battle, adds damage to non-hero ranged units of the army, adds 2 extra damage per intuition. So that one I also want. We don't have that much intuition, but every bit of damage counts. But first I want you to be able to keep up with your friend, because these guys have 7 movement points. So it's not that easy to keep up with them. Okay. We'll build a nest here. A burrow, sorry, next turn. And then one of them will go up to wait for this territory, which probably appears next turn. Another thing I need to be on the lookout for are the wonders. And especially the wonders that give us science on scribes, because science is the weakest thing on necrophages. I always suffered with like how slow my science production is and how slowly I go through technologies. So any way to boost our science is important. 2 turns here, and as far as I remember, we cannot make it 1 turn. No, we cannot. So 2 turns it is then. Yep, he's attacking there. And I will have to run away. And they might turn that into a city right away. So I might not be able to destroy it now. Hello, do I want to fight you? By the way, the monsoon hasn't ended yet. If I fight them, I will get enough corpses to buy a population right now and guarantee me this deed. So that is something to think about. Let's explore a little bit before making that decision. Okay, that's a dead-end peninsula. Hello. Alternatively, can we reach here? No, we cannot. So we cannot fight them this turn. Can fight them with these guys. So if they are reinforcing, we can do it. Yeah, okay, let's leave this guy be. Don't really care about him that much. When taking damage, ignores the defense of targeted units, deals 20 damage to adjacent enemy units, deals 20 extra damage per hero level. And recovers 30 health, recovers 5 extra health per hero level when battle round starts. So this is like a serious army. Horrors I experienced, so it is like a full stack. This guy is not a pleasant one to fight in melee because of counter-attacking instincts, and has quite a lot of defense and health and good damage. So this is a dangerous fight, and I am guaranteed to get a consumable that revives a hero in battle once, but I haven't really used it ever. So there are lots of other powerful consumables, so I don't think I really need it. So how do we want to fight them? With which stack? This one is stronger, but this one needs experience. Can I leave tanking to this one dude? I guess we'll have to see. Okay, there are 4 horses and 2 of them are mighty. The battlefield would be something like that. No, I'd rather take my stronger army. Don't see a good choke point where I can shoot them well. So yeah, that would be safer. I can even insta-resolve that. Yeah, I don't care. So we get the meat. Let's buy a citizen. And here we are. We have completed all the deeds of Era 1. Us, and us again. So now we are on the second tier of the deeds. We want districts. We want to clear fortresses. That is not mandatory, but it is nice. So since again our influence production is not that strong, having a discount on foundations is a nice one. That would be awesome, but for that I need to join territories with the villages that needs to be pacified, like this one, for example. And I cannot be joining territories very quickly, unfortunately. You are here. Okay, another titanium. So both of these areas are interesting. You can heal. Okay, we'll be able to enter from here. Doesn't seem to be a cliff into this territory. You can wait. You are here to eat, so you eat. Right, population. Now I don't need to grow as fast. So I still want to grow reasonably well. Hey, we cannot have Daughters of Bor citizens, so I don't know why it's shown here. So we got now discount on foundations, discount on districts, discount on making camps, building burrows, making nests. We don't really make camps, so it's burrows and nests. And reaching 30 will make our pops stronger. So we still want to keep growing. Just I can prioritize something else, like well, not become unhappy and generating more science and more influence. So let's work now on scribes. Well, we can afford one more citizen before becoming unhappy. And also we have -10 boost debuff that is going to expire eventually. Right, 438 gold. Our gold income is very bad. I have too many units. I will need to start getting rid of them. And that's a Tidefall. Okay, 2 villages and a citadel. That is nice. And yep, they build it into a city, so not going to happen. Crystal cap deposit, I like it very much. +2 industrial population, so makes our population even more industrious. So here, a nest here will have 2 villages blocking the tiles, but also it will have access to this anomaly right away and decent amount of science. Is there a better place to put a nest? Not really. This water prevents us from doing much, so here we'll have also a few tiles taken away and like no science, so that's the best place where we can get access to the science, so that's what I will be taking. I want to take a hero instead of one of the feeders, I believe. Hello. The ruins must have sat on the seabed for eons. The tangled fronds of weeds that would have once floated in the waters, now ugly clumps at the base of the pillars. Barnacles still cling to the surfaces where the patina of green slime relents, and smell of the sea is intense. A soldier spots movement. Who goes there? That's Jarocite. I should ask you the same question. After all, you soldiers trample a site of great historical value. I am Prime, one who stalks afar, leader of the Necrophage. Tell me, why do you dig among the bones of that civilization? The Solusks are far from dead, like many of us whose histories go far back. They are simply diminished, not extinct. So what have you learned? Jarocite. My name is Jarocite. My elders claimed the Solusks Empire once stretched across Sayada, magnificent in its cruelty. I could hardly imagine those lowly thieves building anything more than hovels, but this site tells a different story. What? Help me excavate, prove you are not simply invaders, and I will tell you what I know of Sayada's past and enrich you in the process to boot. So far, this is not a customized interaction. This is an interaction that Jarocite has with any faction. So when the update notes said that Awakening quests are now customized per faction, they probably still don't mean the introduction of the characters, which is sad, but let's see what the customized quest actually is. Okay, Assist unlocks faction trait Peaceful Might. +2 influence on pacified village. That gives us more influence. And we have 5 pacified villages so far, so it will be 10 influence. +1 industrial population unit. That gives us even more industry. So our pops will become so industrious in the end. And that's Beast Slayer applies bleeding to targeted unit when you attacking Doomwraith. Kind of useless. So this is strong and powerful, this is strong and powerful. What is stronger and more powerful? Let's go for crafty masses. I will be able to have so much industry from population that I might not need to build works ever again. My soldiers cannot waste their time digging through the dirt. They will take whatever is lying in sight and move on. After that, the site is yours. Be careful, the site belongs to the Solusks, and those who forget the past are condemned to repeat it. What did you say? Nothing, just an old, worthless proverb I'm fond of. Farewell then, Necrophage. Perhaps I will share my learnings with you when you are not so occupied. 24 industry on our citizens, 21 industry on our scribes. So each of my unit is now produces free industry. Isn't it beautiful? I think it's beautiful. Hence, I have 15 population altogether. That's 45 industry, which is very comparable to what my works and other districts are giving me. Okay, so let us fight the village. This army cannot because it is exhausted. Ah, okay. That's unfortunate. Then we'll have to wait. Ooh, Hyperium. I need Hyperium. I need Hyperium for building the... what do you call them? The altars on the improvements. And more titanium. Okay, that is definitely a territory that I like. It's absolutely terrible to build for now, so I guess it's more of a second tier territory than the first one. So yes, it does have titanium deposit, and they showed to us, but also it has Hyperium, and most of it is underwater, so there might be even another Citadel hidden in there. Well then, wait. Next turn we'll be fighting the Citadel. Now we can start munching on things in here. Can you munch on there? So we cannot cross coastal water like that. Okay, another Citadel here. So I don't need to go exploring here. I will have to bring my army. This guy wants to take this territory, I'm afraid. So let's build a nest then. And have access to Hydromail, by the way. I can buy the lab. I can buy the works. then buy this one, and then also buy this one. The sooner we get hydromill, the better, the sooner we'll start our dust production in the city. Ah, actually, I'm already on the hydromill booster. Huh. Okay. No new improvements so far. Merchants' houses, no. Might want to build a feed hall somewhere. Here. Because my units are now munching on the terrain here and there, so giving them a little better multiplier on the devour the land is not a bad idea. Okay, here we have Lazulin deposit, which is also nice. We got more influence. And a village. I should also grow there. Oh, 79, that's expensive. How much does it cost to get another 140? Okay, I would rather save my influence for that. Clark's deposit is happiness. Yes. Here we have Darkhorn, which is Industrial City. Not that impressive. With the amount of industry I have, I don't really need that. Okay. Need to think on, well, if I will be fighting the Citadel next turn, then I have exactly one turn of 140 price of evolving into nest, so I either evolve it next turn or the price goes up. We'll see. Anyway, you. Go grab these things. Okay, more Lazolin. I would rather find more Hyperium, but Lazolin is still not bad. We can use Lazolin, for example, to... we will need Lazolin to build Infestors, and if we go for Behemoths as well. We also need Titanium for our Archers and Behemoths. So that Titanium, and that Titanium are all very, very welcome, this Titanium. Are you attacking? No, you are not. You're attacking. I don't care about you. And I don't have the money to upgrade my units, do I? Or corpses. I have neither. Okay. So my desire of having them ready for the Citadel is not going to happen. Okay. If we fight them, these guys will join. Also one thing I wanted to check. So right now I have 78 growth in the city. Let's remember this number, because I took the skill but I never checked whether it works or not. So do we want to fight them together? Let's see. That's a large battle. And we need to be careful. These guys, first of all, they're cruel, so they ignore defense when they hit a damaged unit, and also they restore 70% of health to this unit and adjacent friendly units. So these guys are definitely serious. And there is plenty of trees for them to be safe in. Safer from my archers, I mean. Okay. If I occupy that positions, well, I don't want them to stay on titanium and have 10 defense extra. Let's see. So you can go here, you can go here, you can go here, you can go here. You there, so I don't reach yet. If I stay here, they will be able to attack, so I don't want to go that close. That is a good damage, but then they will be healing it right away next turn. So we'll wait. Okay, they defending. Huh. So we can do that, or we can do that. That applies vulnerable, loses 30 defense, which is not a bad idea. Still alive. Let's get a horror friend. What I like is that they don't heal when they retaliate. That would have been cheating. Wait, you needed to go there. Okay. That was a good fight. I have used both of my consumables, but it was a good fight. +1 determination, +1 intuition, and gives patroller. That is definitely good for you to be able to keep up with our army. And then get yourself a healing flask, you get yourself a defense. I think that's it. Now we have the money and the corpses to get a couple of upgrades. And by couple I mean exactly 2. Okay, I think it's time for you to get this one. And you still don't have any healing. You still don't have anything of that. Or that. Let's get this one. Need not to forget to build heaven as soon as possible. So they are ready to fight the Citadel next turn. That is good. You still cannot travel there, unfortunately. A pitted rusty pipe protrudes from the ground, cracking, sparkling, and emitting the sound of lightning. Even stranger, there is a small tendril of dust waving above it, scintillating and lively, almost beckoning. And obviously there are the bodies of many Earthlings, dead and dazed, scattered around it as well. So it is a quest to build 7 laboratories, which will give me only 600 dust. Last game it was 1100. Aye. Cheapskates. Okay, you go collect this. 2 deposits of red sang, which is plus 25 health on non-hero unit. That is a good one. I would not mind having it. There are 2 villages here, which is nice. So it would, if I take these territories, it would make 1, 2, 3, 4 pacified villages. Where are we on the pacification quest? We are not that much behind, but we need to hurry. Okay, here 945 experience here, 671 experience here. Money, food, and a larva. By the way, the number was 78. Now the number is 141. So we did gain food for this battle. We gained basically 70 food, minus 7. So 63 food. Is that right? 5 food per intuition, 5 times 5, 25, 3 food per resilience, 3 times 6, 18, plus 25 makes it 30, 43. 43 is different from 63. I don't know where we get additional food if that is the case. Okay. These guys are peaceful, they won't attack you. That is also good. Leviathan Ichor. Plus 3 science on district. Definitely something I need and want. So I won't pop a nest here, I think. I'll wait for this territory to appear fully and then hopefully there will be some citadel for me to fight. But that is clearly something I need to take, either through Citadel or through claiming it with a nest. Okay, you. Science. And that is a nice, by the way, anomaly. So if I place a nest here, I will get myself access to the titanium now. Lazolian later, and 2 villages to pacify and science. So let's try it. They will not attack me this turn because they are tired, exhausted, because they have spawned just this turn. So I will have a little bit of time, I mean 1 turn, to turn it into a nest before they start raising it. You have eaten this piece of land, and what do you want to do with you next? You need to either be feeding, or we need to delete you to save us some money. The problem is you cost us 4 money per turn, you eat for 3 turns, so it is 12 money. 12 dust is your upkeep during 3 turns of eating. So eating terrain with just a single dust is not profitable. Eating terrain with 2 dust, on the other hand, is profitable a little bit. Eating anomalies is even more profitable, but I'd rather have them attached to my territory and build altars on them. Let's go there. Okay, you go explore. We want to know what awaits us down there. You can step here and heal. Okay, something to do in the city. We finishing this one. We're growing our pops. We have no new improvements. We do need to build more districts. Well, resource extractors count it as a district, I believe. If I look at the deed, it says I have 19 districts. And if I count these ones, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, plus 4 districts of extractors. 1, 2. What else? I'm not sure, I'm not seeing all of them. But anyway, the more I build, the better. Clax extractor. I'm building a Clax extractor somewhere. Where is my Clax? That is Hydromel. It is already built. Here is my Clax extractor. Okay. Heaven? Do heavens count as districts? Probably they do. Okay, Forum and Gazette. Okay, time to fight them. Wait a second. Time to turn that into a nest.
We strike into lands that were once under the sea. Pay no mind to the stench.
Okay. We need this one. Yes, so let's first rebuild the village. Which one, by the way, are we rebuilding? This one. Let's rebuild the village. Let's do that. Now, before I attack the citadel, I want to move up here. So you need to heal a little bit. Oh, another Leviathaniker. I want that again. And the citadel. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, based on what I find here, I might use this nest to teleport here, fight these two villages, and then fight the citadel. That sounds very interesting. Searching the camp, one of the soldiers makes a startling discovery. Beneath a thick layer of debris, a metallic hatch lies embedded in the earth. Despite its age, the material glows with a supernatural shine impervious to the seasons. Several soldiers work to loosen the lock and wheel, opening the hatch with a mighty groan. Not long after, the first scouting party returns to the surface, relieved looks on their sweating faces. What did they find? After descending for what seems like an age, the sweltering heat growing with each rung of the ladder, they said they came to the floor of a vast hall. Casting their torches into the darkness, they described seeing gigantic machines without end. Gigantic machines, were they running? Not fully, but they sensed the machinery was sleeping rather than dead, the darkness turning and groaning. Perhaps these halls and others like them are responsible for the geological ruction of this world. Maybe. The oppressive heat makes it difficult to determine the machine's function. Then we must study this place further. Have at least 150 signs on your city for 5 turns, and it will give me 50 signs. So a third of a turn. I think they could have done better. All right. Do you have the skill to... Yes, you do have a skill for that. So I would rather collect the curiosities with you, because they might give you some experience and stuff. Daughters of Bor. Alright, they're under my protectorate, so I would like to fight them. Okay, I do need to turn you into a Necrodrone if I want to use you for... And more titanium. Okay. All right, let's go with that. Seize. Yes. Ooh, terrible instant resolution. Absolutely not going to work like that, no. Manual battle. So feeder is the weakest. Hence I think I want to put the feeder on the extra armor place. Not enough. Okay. Coordinated attack when attacking a unit with encircled. Okay. So I need to be sure that the enemy units are encircled. Do I want to put you in the middle of all of that? I don't think I do. Although if I put you there, you'll get yourself more defense, and you go here, so these guys are now encircled. I can slam them like that. They are juggernauts, so we have extra damage against them. Also, they infinite retaliation, guys. This is the Tyrant. The Tyrant is the scariest one, so I will save my... I will save the skill for the Tyrant. How am I going to kill them? I need to kill them as soon as possible because they are squishy and because they deal good damage from the distance. So right. Now the dude is marked. I forgot about this. So you can heal like that. Then you should be able to kill them, yes. Still alive. Okay, that's problematic. So you do that. You already had your turn. I think they will kill. Yeah. Oh, minus 47 from bleeding. Yeah. So let's do that. You kill this dude and heal. You move here. You move here. So now we can attack that guy. If we attack, we will heal a little bit. Death blow will not kill. That will give you 63 shield. No, I'd rather just heal. So 100 health we do have right now. 130 after heal. Yes. But that's no big deal, because we can heal right away. Then you can shoot. You can do that. You can go and heal even more. And yeah. right. We have survived. Without any major losses. Good, 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 good. Good fight, good fight. So let's make you a soldier, first and foremost. But also you guys want to be upgraded. Now, I can actually use you to attack the village. Confirm. Instant resolution. No, not going to do that way. Okay, let's wait for them to approach. You can go and heal. You can do that. You are still a feeder. Okay. Ah, well. Wrong order! And now all of them are marked. Beautiful. Ah, but they marked only for one turn. I see. Okay. Now these guys can be upgraded. Do we start with the soldier or we're ready to go for archers? Archers gain cruel, ignores defense of damaged units, which is not bad at all. Okay, my dust is negative. That is something I need to deal with. Yeah, I need to start deleting my units. I don't need you anywhere here, so you also die. And we're positive again. Ooh. That is lots of dust. Is that a territory that I'm taking? it is a territory with Leviathan Ichor. So it does look like a territory that I would like to take. Six, 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 six. More signs here. Yeah, let's take it. Clux. Booster. You have eaten that. 175. Poo, poo, poo. I still want to take that territory. Okay, you, I don't need you. Go away. We can now build forums. Forums give us happiness and forums give us influence. +2 influence if adjacent to... So that would be a good place for a forum. It's not that expensive. And I also want it to be built next to communal habitation, so that would be nice place for forums. Let's do it that way. And then let's see where else can I build the forums. Also, I really need this territory in the future to build districts here so that they can benefit from adjacencies and I can level up these guys, or rather these guys. That is a communal habitation. I would probably rather place a Matriarch's Eye in here to level up that altar eventually. Altars will be available here. Not yet. So this communal habitation doesn't benefit from anything, but if I place a Matriarch's Eye here, it would upgrade this slab. I can build another communal habitation here, and which also will be upgraded and surround it with forums. So like, or rather here, that it benefits from adjacency to the village and surround with forums and so on. Foundations here costs a little bit. So yeah, I need to ramp up my influence production in any way I can. Do we have heroes to update? Yes. Level up you. First, let's give you that. Also, equipment. We have that plus intuition and might. Longer attack, breaching attack. Yes, please. Poison salt. I think on you it will be more powerful because you have 6 might and 7 intuition, 7 determination. while you have 6 might and only 4 determination. I still have no hammer to give you, but I can give you that for lots of defense. Determination and fleet wings, which doesn't work. Because doesn't work because on most of our units, but it does give him an extra moving point. Yet better defense is better because we just have seen you almost dying in the battle. Take this. Flask of dust fire, better to heal than to use shield. More permanent. Shield is just for 1 turn. Okay. Anything else we want to be aware of? That is a lot of science. So, yeah, placing a nest there wouldn't be a bad idea, unless there is a citadel hidden. And turn. And Dragon Root, which is influence. Absolutely, yes. I do need it. Okay. By the way, I didn't attach this one. So let's buy. Let's attach it to the city. Let's check our districts. We have 19 districts. A little bit more to go. We need to pacify these villages. Let's buy you as well. And then our next citadel will be there, so I can swap back my units. So you go in here. You go in here, then you guys join with him, you join with him. You are still exhausted. The army has come upon great mounds of bodies, masses of the dead who were dumped unceremoniously in a pile. They bear the signs of some disease or corruption. Bones, skin, and joints are deformed and twisted, but most strangely, the piles contain bodies from numerous peoples, the powerful and the powerless, and have been laid low. I have read all of these several times already. Search the Forsaken Burial Site question, and it gives us minus 50% cost on treaties and declarations. I really don't care about that. If only it was increased in the influence production. But anyway, where is it? There. So you just took a prime tile out of my city. That would be great work adjacent to two mountains. Shame on you. So let's fight them. Let's fight them in a single battle, I believe. We cannot because you are exhausted. Right, when I swapped the army, I didn't realize that that would be the case. So I'm wasting a turn now. Okay, my bad. Go collect the curiosities. Let's move our units. What a dump, we came all that way for this. Every fighter with me is tired, hungry, and in need of rest. They follow their orders. Well, Prime One who stalks afar, I say we stop here. It's no place, but dusk will fall soon enough, and who knows what's out there waiting to attack us. Defeat the Ruffian's army, spawns a unit, Mighty Occultist. Some random quest. Defeat a Ruffian's army. Where is this army? Here. Brother Brook, hello. I am definitely not fighting you with this army. No. Yeah, don't worry. I'm just passing by. Don't mean you any harm. You're still here because you were eating, right? You healed a little bit, you can continue. 60 signs, good. Okay, that territory with just one deposit of Leviathan Ichor. With, by the way, a nice curiosity. Not curiosity, I mean, what's the name of it? Anomaly. Okay, one is there, one is here. And the third is here. I can evolve it now, or I can wait one turn for this one. Now let's grab it. Let's grab it and let's put that. We have 21 districts. So 22, 23, 24, 25. I don't know if villages count, but actually, so if we're talking about extractors 1 and 2. Let's see. 21 if I buy a village. Reconstruction. $21. No, villages do not count. So let's build the extractors then. But the ministries do count. So each time I touch a new territory, it is a district. Cipher of Horror and Bow. You can get yourself Cipher of Horror, and let's check the bow. Ranged 3, pulley bow, arrow rain. Nah, I'd rather have better range, and breach and attack also is not bad. You are here as an explorer. Since you are an explorer, let's give you wings. Like seriously, why are they not collecting curiosities? What are they doing? And why their army is just of level 3? It's turn 29. What have they been doing? Okay, you heal a little bit. Suck started. They are sucking my thing. It's alright. I will deal with you soon. By the way, am I building here? Yes, I'm building here. Okay. That is a nice anomaly. I would like to get it eventually. Let's attack. Fighting all of them. So there are some elite huntresses with coordinated attack 2. So I don't want them to ever encircle my units, especially when they are raging into and berserkers. So need to be careful. Need to be careful. You are still just a lowly feeder. I don't have enough movement to stay here. That would be a perfect choke point, but I cannot reach it. So what do I do instead? I don't want them to stand on the titanium though. So I can try to bait them in this direction. 1, 2, 3. So if I put a weaker unit on the lower ground here, and you there, and you like totally unreachable, and you just wait in here. Something like that. Hopefully I will be able to occupy these 3 spots, and it will be a very good defensive position. Their units will be encircled, so I will benefit from my coordinated attack. Okay. But whoever stays here will be encircled while this one is alive. So need to be careful about that. You have lots of defense. So you go here, you go there, you slam them with that. These 2 need to die this turn, so I can put somebody there. Or at least this one needs to die, which is easy to achieve. You die. You. Now you're dead. Now you can stand in there. And I can try to kill this one. Ah, wait, they never damaged, so I never make them marked. Okay, and I can attack you once. I should not attack you because you will berserk. So you just defend. Okay, you shoot. You shoot. you eat them. You go here and shoot, kill, and finally I occupied my position. Hit, heal, attack. Okay. Shoot, kill, shoot, kill, something like that. Good fight! Lots of experience, lots of money, lots of meat. Talking about meat, what I wanted to do is I wanted to build that one in here. So if I want to destroy a district, it takes a turn, right? Raise district, yes. Why would it remove science from them? Wait, because this is science on districts. And when they will be level 2, it still will work, no? I have level 2 districts here. Yes, so it just doesn't know that it will apply. Okay, so... No. I would like to put it in here. So I do need to raise this district then. I cannot buy these foundations to immediately rebuild things. Well, let me see. I need 4 more districts. So yeah, let's build this one in here. I can do the following actually. So I can upgrade you. I can use you to attack the village. So these guys will get double exhausted, but I don't really care that much. Just to don't want to spend another turn around there. Where do I bait them? There is extra defense there. So I can fall back a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And make them come to me, and then figure out how I want to surround them. Okay, so you go there. You go here. Slam it that way. Nah. Ah, okay. Good luck. That was the larva that I didn't care about anyway. I would have deleted this larva after the battle because I don't need it. Ooh, let's check out the bow. So that is a new larva that I again don't need. So delete you. The bow. We have ranged 4. Intuition and Might, Breach and Attack, and Scoped Shot. Here, ranged 4. Weaken and Strike is not bad. Scoped Shot 2, a stronger one. Weaken and Strike or Breach and Attack? That is an interesting choice. So far, I'm not meeting units with a lot of defense. So that makes sense when like their defense is approaching 100. For now, I think better to play them safe and make some strong hitting guys hit less. Also, it gives me more strength, hence more might, more damage on my hero. But this gives me more intuition, which I so far don't use, but Stronger Scoped Shot. How much stronger? 844 versus 633. A little bit stronger. Now let's keep this one. Hello there, Hohenlandran. That is definitely a good village to have, also to pacify and to have under protectorate, because they also give a very good counselor that, as far as I remember, gives us science on the forests. 50 influence, that is very nice indeed. And this is our first deposit of glass steel, and I see a citadel. And I see another. Why do I see citadels in the Fog of War? And I see Hyperium. Okay, that is so becoming my territory. I'm building a nest here. I'm building a nest here. Next turn I will need as much influence as I can get. I cannot buy it. Why? Current position is not valid. What do you mean it's not valid? If I want to build this one before dealing with this district, so if I want to start building other districts elsewhere, where would it go? I see, because... Wait a second. Doesn't make sense. So I cannot build here or here or here, but I can build here. And is this also the reason why I cannot build a titanium deposit? So is it just blocked because of that? Okay. Then let's build something else. I need to have a place with communal habitation surrounded by forums. That would be not a bad place because of all the science. That is a bad place for communal habitation because of the works. Here, what do I have here? Not very strong tiles, just one forest and nothing else. Don't like it. Here, not much to build around. Yeah, this one would be the best, but these guys are annoying me. On the other hand, I'm about to grab this territory, right? So if I look at these foundations, they are very nice. So I can build a forum in here. Okay, one thing I want to see whether ministry can be upgraded or not. It says here adjacent district to like that it needs to be surrounded with districts, but that some tooltips that remained after the Necrophage update, so like it's not really the case. So it says District 1. So if I build this one in here, and then communal habitation here and forums there, the ministry still doesn't count. So foundations, let's buy this one. Let's build a forum. Okay, you. I want to see what's there. You were eating. Do we want to eat something else? Well, we should really start eating other people's terrain. Yeah, let's go somewhere there and eat it. Okay, okay. So, I said that I want to take this one. I also want to take this one. But let that be the first. We will rebuild these guys. We will buy a foundation there eventually and build a communal habitation. Also, we want these guys. First, we want our districts. We need 3 more. Still cannot build this one. 96, let's buy it. That is very expensive. So let's build these guys like that. Now you guys, so first level up. Let's get this one. And we want to teleport here, deal with these guys, and then go there. Yes. So let's teleport. What do we want with you? Explore there. What do we want with you? Build a nest here. Maybe not yet. So we cannot afford joining it yet. With the influence, it is useless for now, and the Hyperium doesn't appear until the next Tidefall. I can get to this territory by teleporting here at any time, so losing 175 dust when I have that little dust and that little income doesn't make sense. So let's just go there. Let's move our units. We got a quest. Your army has stumbled upon once submerged ruins with ancient worm-eaten sarcophagi. The bodies look large, powerful. Warriors? Perhaps Gorog ancestors? No, not so large, and it seems they had fine clothing. There are even complex tools or equipment buried within them. Buried with them. It is indeed a mystery. There must be something nearby that hints at their past. Look for the old places where ancient secrets are hidden. It gives me a scythe. Well, finally something better than our starting hammer. Clear the fortress. This one. Gladly. Not right now, but gladly. Okay, somewhere here, another village of Bors. Here. Which is good. We want to get as many villages of Daughters of Bor as possible. What a territory. It has 3 different strategic resources deposits. Wow. And dust and food. Okay. And more Daughters of Bor. So the more I have them under my protectorate, the more defense I have on my units. Health regeneration, don't care that much. Gains Battle of Spoils, not game changing, plus 15 health on unit, also not bad. Stone's throw from a subterranean ruin, a strange arch juts out of the old seabed, half sunken and askew. That is the what's his name? Cerberus. Plus 5 dust on extractor. Plus 10 everything on Doom Wraith Anomaly. So I like this one. This one is not bad at all. That can give us a lot of dust, but that's just 10 of everything, even science and influence. So I really like the anomalies of remains of Doom Wraith. Hello. So would want to pacify these villages as well and put them under my protectorate. More good resources. And another citadel. So there are plenty of things to do here. Huh. My problem is that I have no way of quickly getting here. So I need to use one of my armies to build a nest. And maybe even in this territory. So if I claim that, I will have less dust income on here. So if I build a nest here, that would be more dust income. But the Citadel will give me probably 200 influence if I plunder it, and I need 175 for the nest. Huh. Something to consider. What to do with you? I think I don't need you anymore. So also I believe it is time for me to be going, so let maybe finish this turn. Hello, level 2, seriously. I think they broke the AI again, because last time I mean the last time I played this game before the break of a few months, AI was much more reasonable. They were doing something. Now they just brain dead completely. Okay, here we are. A little recap. AI is brain dead. They have what, 2 free territories each. They're not doing anything whatsoever. Their armies are weak and absent. If we go look at the victory score, we see that their military score is just 1,500. Well, these guys have 2,000. These guys have 3.5 almost. These guys have 3.5. I have 3,800. I am never ahead of AI in military score. I'm always winning in the score due to the rest of the things. I'm ahead of them in the military score. What are they doing? We have gained all the deeds that have been gained. This one, this one, this one, this one. We are starting to work on this one. We are really working on this one. Here we are again ahead. That one is not achievable for us. Don't care. I have much more territories. So, okay. I said I didn't finish my previous game of aspects because it was getting extremely boring. I see how this one is going to get extremely boring as well. At least for now, I have some challenging battles with neutrals and the citadels. But once I'm done with that, I think I will get bored again and probably abandon this game. So it seems that in some of the recent updates, AI got completely broken. I don't think it was intentional because they were actively improving AI. And over a few updates, it became, well, not formidable, but it started at least to hit hard in battles and bring in some like good armies and making some good decisions within during the battle. Now they are brain dead. Otherwise, what is happening? We have 2 stacks, 1 stack of soldiers, 1 stack of archers that are reasonably leveled. So far, I'm winning all the battles without any losses. Well, I lost a larva here, but I didn't really care about this larva. I used it only to initiate the fight. We have very strong economy because we accumulated lots of bonuses for industry and population, +2 industry because of bringer of citizenry, and +1 because of crafty masses. So each of our pops produces 2 industry. We have 17 pops free industry. 17 times 3 is 51 industry in the city produced just because of that, which is a third of all my industry. We don't have strong science or influence, but I'm actively working on that. By the way, I want this one, and I want this one. +5 food on city, +5 food on industry and city, and also +2 food and industry on ministry. +5 food on city, +5 industry and city, +2 food on district at least level 2, and +1 industry on districts at least level 2. So if this improvement work, which I don't know whether they work or not, it will give us even more food and industry. So far, we need to figure out dust science and influence. I'm working on it, but I'm working on it slowly because my technology research is slow with a little science. But I can get more science by building any districts. We get science per district from here, and I have found some terrain with a reasonable amount of science, so I need to start spreading there. But for that I need to get rid of these annoying guys. In the next play, we will start clearing this area, so we will destroy these villages, try to pacify them, we will gain this citadel, we will try to build a nest here and get these villages. Talking about nests. Perhaps there. So that's it. We just taken all the land we can with the pace that our influence production affords us. That would be it for today. Thank you for your attention. I wish you all a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.